Hey everybody, so before this video starts, I just want to let y'all know that this isn't like the actual first part of Noiz's route. The video that I recorded for like the first part is corrupted, so kind of can't post it because I don't have it anymore. But don't worry, I mean there's nothing really to it. You didn't really miss much. I think this episode is a lot better as a first start of it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Goodbye. Well, I guess see you guys later in a minute or something. I don't know. What is up, everyone? We are back here with some more dramatical murder. I will say this, if you hear a baby in the background, sorry about that. My niece is over. But we are on the Noiz route. Let's get into it and not waste any more time. What the heck did you do to Ren? I didn't do anything. You were obviously up to something. Sure, but I wasn't trying to mess with him or anything. Man, there is really something wrong with you. Something wrong with me? There's something wrong with you. Metal face. Not a good insult. It's because he has like face piercings and stuff. I think it's a decent insult. Yeah, what's wrong with me? Like I said, after the last fight, you're way too flippin' attached to that all mate. Grow up. Really? You're gonna tell me to grow up? Tuh. You grow up. Where the heck do you get off? I put Ren down on the floor, walk around the couch and get right in Noiz's face. Do you guys want me to like represent what that will look like? Okay, so
yeah,
you're the camera obviously, and I'll be getting in your face. I'ma be your face. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty decent. I can't let him get away with that. I reach for his collar, but then I see something. Blood. Blood is dripping from Noiz's fingers. You're hurt? Yeah, nicked myself with a tool. When I snatched Ren away from him. I can't think of when else it might have happened. He didn't look hurt when I was watching him before that. Which means it's my fault. Bruh. My anger instantly turns to shame. Even if I didn't do it on purpose, I can't bring myself to hit someone who's injured on their finger. Yo, this dude's a pansy. Shoot, I'm sorry, that was probably my fault. Let me see your hand. We should stop the bleeding. It's fine. It's not fine. Let me see. I'm fine. Come on. Don't touch me. I'll do it myself. What's this dude's deal? Yet again. Like, this dude is... Let me take a sip real quick. No, he smacks my hand away. Maybe like this, like... As I stand there staring like an idiot, he gets up and heads down the hall. Hey! I hear the sound of a door closing. He was definitely mad. I couldn't let him tamper with Ren without permission, but that was no excuse to hurt him. He was bleeding a lot. Trying to distract myself from the guilt, I look at Ren. Ren, are you really okay? Yes. What did he do?
俺の性能について調べていたようだ。
He seemed to be checking my performance.
それだけ?
That's it?
それから前回の辻切りで俺はワームプログラムに感染していたようだ。
Apparently I was infected with a worm during our last rhyme battle.
ワームって
A worm?
マジか?
Seriously? What? How can a freaking robot dog get worms?
ああ、攻撃を受けた時だ。現状では放っておいても特に活動することはなかったようだが、それも彼が修復してくれた。
Yes, it happened when I took that hit. It didn't appear to be doing anything. Oh my god, this is like a low for y'all, isn't it? I don't know how low this is for y'all. Let me raise it up for y'all a little bit more. Haven't done anything, but he repaired it for me. Anyway. Oh. So he was helping Ren. Dang it. Even if it was in the heat of the moment, I did something really awful. I want to apologize, but judging by his reaction and his personality, he'll probably shut me out. It'll probably just make him angrier, really. What should I do? Apologize or let it go? I don't know. I sit down on the couch, cradling Ren in my arms. Noiz. I don't get him at all. I can't even tell if he's a good guy or not. I stare at the door behind which he vanished. I really should apologize. I go to the door and knock gently. No answer. I guess he really is mad.
ごめんな.
Sorry. After muttering a soft apology, I entered the adjacent room. It's a simple, tidy bedroom. I set Ren on the bed and lie down next to him. With a long, deep sigh, I close my eyes. I still have a bit of a headache. Noiz's injury still weighs on my mind. Tomorrow I'll apologize properly. I also need some more concrete information on Toei. Tomorrow. My thoughts scatter and I drift off to sleep. I wonder what the ending is going to be like for Noiz. The good and bad one. I'm guessing all the characters have a bad and good ending. Assumingly so. I skipped some text there. A proper night's sleep in a real bed did wonders. My headache is almost entirely gone. I get out of bed and leave the room, heading for the den. At the bar counter, I find some instant coffee and pull a pair of mugs from the cabinet. I figure I'll bring Noiz some coffee too. That way I can apologize for what happened yesterday. While preparing the coffee, I hear a door open. Noiz steps into the den. Suddenly nervous, I stare intently at the hot water pouring into the cups. He walks up to me. Morning. Morning. He answered. I'm a little relieved. Noiz sits on the couch while I finish with the coffee. When it's done, I set a mug in front of him. I made coffee. Thanks. Surprisingly normal response. Phew! He doesn't seem mad. At least not right now. As Noiz brings the cups to his lips, I decide it's time. I know. So, about yesterday. Suddenly, Noiz jerks his head back, pressing his hand against his mouth. Did he burn himself? I run to the bar counter, fill up a cup of water and grab a box of tissue. Oh, I forgot to read. I didn't know you were that sensitive. You okay? It's no big deal. I wiped at the coffee dribbling down Noiz's hand. It's soaked, yet he still has a firm grip on the mug. How can he hold a cup like that if it was hot enough to burn his tongue? Hey, go run some water over your hand. It's probably burned. My hand? Oh. Noiz looks at his hand like he only just noticed. His skin is already red and swollen. It hurts just looking at it. I think about dragging him to the sink, but then I remember how you reacted yesterday. Maybe I shouldn't be too forceful. I don't know what choice gets me the good ending. So I just drag him to the sink? Wouldn't it show that I care for him or something like that? I don't know. I was just drag him to the sink. I can't leave him like this. Put the cup down, come on. I grab Noiz arm and drag him behind a bar.
自分でやる。
I'll do it myself. Noiz shakes me off and goes to the sink. What a weirdo. How could he freak out about scalding his tongue but completely fail to notice his hand? He probably has no feeling in it or something. Was he just trying to look tough or something? Awfully childish of him. Still, whatever the case, it's my fault he got hurt again. And once again, I'm not doing anything to help. It is not your fault. It's coffee, bro. You should have known it's hot. I watch Noiz behind the counter, guilt squeezing my
本
guts.
当ごめん。昨日のは俺、てっきりお前がレンに何か細工してるんだと思い込んでて。
Look, I'm sorry about yesterday, too. I just assumed you were messing with Ren.
でも、レンのワーム、取り除いてくれたりしたんだってな。ありがとう。
But you were just removing the worm, right? Thanks.
直したのはついでだけど、どっちかっつうとあんたのオールメイトに興味あったから。
I just did that while I was in there anyway. I was trying to figure out what the deal with your all mate.
興味？
The deal?
あんたが俺にどうやって勝ったのか、オールメイトの方に何かあるのか、一応調べさせてもらった。
How the heck you managed to beat me? I figured you might have modded your all mate, so I had to look.
なんだよそりゃ。
What the heck?
中を見ただけだ。あとはワーム取ったぐらい。でも結局、ただの旧型だったってことしかわからなかった。なんであんなのずっと使ってんの？
I took a look around and got rid of the worm. That's all. Didn't find anything interesting. Other than the fact it's an old model. Why don't you upgrade?
それはお前に関係ねえだろ。
That's none of your business.
あんたがライムやってた当時はそうでもなかったんだろうけど。あんたのオールメイトってかなり初期のやつだろ。
I guess it wasn't that old when you were playing. Still. It's playing. Still, it's a pretty early model, right?
俺がこの島に来てライム始めたのは3、4年前だけど、もうそんなの使ってるやついなかったぜ。
I came to this island and tried to rhyme about 3 or 4 years ago, but models like this were already obsolete.
俺はあんたのオールメイトを勝手に調べた。ワームも気が向いたから勝手に取った。
Anyway, I checked out your all mate cause I felt like it, and I removed that worm cause I felt like it too. So you just do anything you want cause you feel like it. Dang, yo, this guy's so flipping cool. I think I'm falling for him. Dude, this guy's a nerd.
だからあんたが俺に謝る必要とか全然。
So there's nothing to apologize for. How naive are you? Is he ever gonna get better? Like seriously, does his personality do a 180 halfway through his route? Cause I'm not feeling this dude at all. How naive are you?
しょうがねえだろ。そもそもお前がもうちょっと説明。
What the heck do you expect? If you just said something first,
つかさ、腹減らね。
By the way, you hungry?
は？
What? The sudden change in topic catches me off guard. Am I hungry? What does that have to do with anything? Noiz goes down to the aisle waiting for an answer.
おい、どこ行くんだよ。
Where are you going?
外。
Out.
ちょっと待てって。
Hey, hold on. I run down the stairs after him, but Noiz has already left the apartment. What the heck? We were talking a second ago. You just can't pin the guy down. Squashing my frustration, I follow him out the door. Whew. I didn't even take a breath with that. I didn't take a breath. I didn't take a breath. That sentence. I catch up to Noiz a little ways from the entrance. He's walking at a brisk pace. I look up at him thinking to give him a piece of my mind, but something else catches my eye. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something in the shadows over there. Something white from head to toe like a ghost. I look again, but there's nothing there. Did I imagine it? When I turn back around, Noiz has vanished. I can't believe that guy. I walk around briskly, searching the area until I find him standing in front of the food stand on a street line of some similar shops. Right, he said something about being hungry.
Noiz!
Hey, Noiz! I approach, calling his name, and he turns around. He's holding what looks like a tray of takoyaki. He already got something? It's like, that's like the octopus balls, right? Noiz turns back to the line of shops. He moves to the next one and buys something else. This repeats with the next shop in line, and the next, and the next, and the next.
どんだけ買ってんだよ。
How much food does one person need? In no time at all, Noiz has stuffed his arms full of food. It looks like he might drop something at any moment.
それ以上持てねえだろうが。貸せよ。
You can't carry all that. Give me some. I can't stand to watch anymore, so I run up to him and take some food off of his hands.
お前も食いたいなら食っていいよ。
If you want some, go ahead.
そういうことじゃなくて、お前な、買いすぎだろ。
I didn't mean like that. Come on, you bought way too much. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think this guy has a job either, so how did he get his money? Robbing people?
金なら別にいくらでもあるし。
If you're worried about money, I've got plenty. Really? Mr. Rich Guy over here, huh?
時給のいいバイトでもやってんのか？
You got a job or something?
ライムの情報売買。俺のチームの情報は高い金払ってでも欲しいって客がわんさかいるんだよ。
Ideal rhyme intel.
出現場所とかほぼ
Oh,
外さないし。
sorry. I'll let you finish speaking. Ideal rhyme intel. There's tons of people willing to pay top dollar for my gang's intel. We're almost never wrong about where Usui's gonna show.
へえ。
Whoa. I remember him mentioning something like that. But I don't understand why anyone would spend money to get information about a game.
つか、それ何？
Hey, what are those?
え？
Huh? Noiz points at the takoyaki I'm holding, his expression
今
sincere.
自分で買っただろ？
Did he literally just buy this?
そうだけど、名前知らない。
Yeah, but I don't know what they're called.
は？
What? I scowl at him thinking he has to be messing with me, but there isn't a hint of mischief on his face. His eyes are full of curiosity.
ふ
Seriously?
ざけてんの？
You're kidding.
ふざけてねえよ。
I'm not flipping
早く
kidding.
名前言え。
Just tell me what they're called.
たこ焼き。
Well, yeah, he said it. I don't really gotta say it.
たこ焼き。変なの。
Weird. I'm like, what, bro? Okay.
マジか。
Seriously?
これは？
What's this one? Noiz shows me a wrapped item he's
ク
holding.
レープ。
A crepe.
こっちは？
Is he an idiot? Is he dumb? He doesn't know any. What? Is he not Japanese or something? I'm confused.
揚げドーナツ。
A churro. That's not even Japanese. That's a freaking Mexican or something. It's something Hispanic.
変な名前ばっかだな。
They all have weird names. Why don't you know any of these? What are you from the future? I looked into Noiz's eyes, but I still can't tell if he's messing with me or not. I mean, I know he's a little weird, but how does he not know foods that basically everyone eats in the old residential district? Noiz looks at the crepe and the churro, then takes a bite out of the churro.
重い。
It's sweet.
そりゃそうだろ
Of course it is.
でも悪くねえな。
Not bad.
う。よかったね。今まで何食ってきたんだよ、お前。
Glad you like it, but what the heck have you been eating all the time? That's what I'm saying. Churro? That's basic. That's mad basic. You can get a churro at any amusement park place in the world.
デリバリーのピザかパスタ。
Delivery pizza or pasta.
それだけ？
That's it?
それだけ。
That's it? That doesn't even make sense. You basically get no protein from that. Or anything from that matter of fact. How is your body functioning on only pizza and pasta?
飽きるだろう、普通。
What do you normally get bored of that?
別に。うまけりゃずっとそれだけでも平気だし。
Nah, I eat the same thing every day as long as it's good. A little weird doesn't cut it for this guy. Suddenly feeling tired, I pop a takoyaki in my mouth. It's delicious. I must have been hungrier than I knew. Still, I'm surprised Platinum Jail has such low-class food. I thought it was all fancy restaurants and stuff. A churro is low-class food?
たい焼きまであるとか。なんか感慨深いな。
They even have taiyaki. I'm kind of impressed. While I'm looking at the other shop, something suddenly grabs my arm.
Huh?
Huh? Whoa. My takoyaki.
何やってんだよ。
What do you think you're doing?
しょっぱい。
Salty.
当たり前だろう。つかガキか。いくつだよ、ガキ。
Of course it is. What are you, 12? How old are you anyway?
19。
19.
19ね。
19? Oh, same age as me. Wait, isn't Alba like 24? What? 19? I stare at Noiz. I already guessed he was younger than me, but I thought he was at least 20. What?
いや、若えなと思って。
No, just, you're really young.
あんたいくつ？
How old are you?
23。
23. Oh, I thought it was 24. 23.
して変わんねえし。
Same difference. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wait, did I count correctly? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wait, no, why am I putting 24 in there? It's 23. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 5-year difference. That's crazy. Like, heck it is. Actually, is this why I find him so weird? The age difference? He's so calm and collected on the outside, but on the inside. Wait, so some punk ass kid's been messing with me this whole time? This one I noticed the words on the digital billboards peppered around town. Special celebration. Isn't that the event Granny told me about?
ノイズ。あれって。
Hey, Noiz, isn't that? My Noiz is gone. He ran off again.
やろう。
Shoot.
今度はどこ行きやがった。
Where'd he go this time? I take off running, wondering if this is how it feels to be a parent. I thought he might have wandered off to buy something again, but I can't find him at any of the shops. I leave the bustling main street and head down a less populated alley. As I make my way down the alley, I hear shouts from up ahead. There's something happening at the side of the road. Rhyme. A fight? I have a bad feeling about this. Butthole. Flip. I knew it. Several men are beating the juice out of each other in the dark, narrow alley. And in the middle of it all is Noiz. Noiz lands an uppercut on one of the men, who falls on his back with a grunt. There are already 2 men on the ground, both wearing suits. Unless I'm mistaken, they look like gangsters. Shoot. Noiz! Everyone stops and stares at me.
なんだお前。こいつの仲間か。
Who the flip? You with this guy?
ああ、まあそんな感じで。
Well, I guess you could say that.
このクソガキが散々暴れちゃってさ、この惨状どうしてくれんだよ。
Well, this little poo went on a flippin' rampage. What are you gonna do about this situation, huh? I think I'm gonna do some voices. It'll help with my acting portfolio.
本当すいません。こいつ子供なもんでいろいろやりすぎちゃって。本当すいません。ごめんなさい。
Look, I'm really sorry. He's just a dumb kid who doesn't know when to stop. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That's not Alba. I bow repeatedly while inching closer to Noiz.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。すいません。本当に。って逃げるぞ。
Sorry. I'm really... Run! I grab Noiz's arm and make a break for it. I know from experience that the only way to win fights like this is to run.
おい待て。
Hey, wait!
離せ。
Let go.
うるさい走れ。
Shut up and run. We break out onto Main Street. If we can't disappear into the crowd, I slow down and try to bend in with the milling pedestrians. After walking for a while, I casually turn around to look. No one's following us. Whew. We made it. Somehow, though, it was awfully close. What the heck was Noiz thinking? I drag him all the way back to Glitter. I breathe a sigh of relief as I enter the building, but Noiz just gives me a scowl.
なんだよ。
What?
余計なことしやがって。
Where do you get off? Excuse me, buddy?
は？
あんたが余計なことしなければ、 余裕で勝てたのに。
I was about to wipe the floor with them until you showed up. Why were you even fighting them in the first place, actually?
お前な。
Excuse me? Anger rises to replace my frustration. There's a difference between being independent and being a selfish butthole.
あのな、ああいうめんどくせえのと絡んだら後々厄介なんだよ。そのくらいわかるだろう。
Listen here, if you get mixed up in some stuff, it'll come back to bite us both in the butt. Aren't you supposed to be smart?
あいつらの執念深さ波じゃねえし、一度始まったら納豆みたいにネバネバしてくるんだよ。めんどくせえだろうが。
Guys like that don't let things go. They stick to your butt like glue. Yeah, sure they're obnoxious, but you know what?
ただでさえわけわかんねえ状態なのに、これ以上ややこしくしてどうすんだよ。動きづらくなるだけだろ。
We're already way out of our depth here. We don't need more problems. Let's just stick to the mission. Got it? Metal face? Yeah, I'm using that one all the time now. To anyone who has piercings on their face. And it's not like supposed to be like a mean insult, just like a funny insult, you know, for jokes. So if you have face piercings, I don't mean to like, you know, like I'm not making fun of you. I'm just like saying like you got metal face, you got, you know, you got metal on your face. Metal face. You see, like when I have to explain it, it doesn't make it sound good. Does the fact that he's not arguing mean that I got through to him? I look at Noiz again and my eyes go wide. His hand is bright red.
また怪我してんのかよ。しかも血ダラダラだし。
Hey, you're hurt again. There's blood everywhere. I reach for his hand, but he smacks me away.
触るな。
Don't touch me. Noiz glares at me icily. What is wrong with him? He acted the same way after the incident with the coffee. Why does he have such a violent reaction to being touched? For a guy who seems indifferent to everything, it's strange. Is he some kind of germaphobe?
なあ、頼む。血だけでも止めねえと。
Come on, we have to at least stop the bleeding.
いい。
It's fine.
ひどくなったら困る。見せろよ。
You want it to get worse? Let me look at it.
いいって言って。
I said it's...
見せろ。
Let me see.
話せ。
Let go.
ダメだ。
No. There's no use trying to convince him, so I grab his arm and pull it toward me. I know if I don't press the issue, the wound will just go untreated.
もしどうしても嫌なら、殴れよ。
If it really bothers you, then hit me. Noiz seems pretty upset, but he eventually stops struggling and looks away. The injury is worse than I thought. The whole back of his arm is torn up. One of those Yakuza must have gotten him with a knife or something. Actually, what about his injury from yesterday? I surreptitiously, I think that's how you pronounce that. I got it like second try because I'm freaking smart. Check his fingertips. He has a red line running down his middle finger, but it doesn't seem that bad. It was weighing on me a lot since I basically caused that injury, so it's a relief that it isn't that bad. That's when I realized that I need supplies to treat his
逃
hand.
げるな。じっとしてろよ。
Stay put, I'll be right back. I release his hand and go to the bar and start going through the drawers one by one. After pulling out several drawers, I find one that's empty except for his first aid kit. It's one of those types that come in a little vinyl pack with bandages, disinfectant wipes, and different sizes of band-aids. Good enough, I grab the kit and return to Noiz. When I take his arm again, Noiz gives me a look of disgust. I ignore him and take a closer look at his wound.
ああ、痛そう。
He has freaking hand piercings? I didn't even know hand piercings were a thing. What? How does that work? So it's between the thumb and the pointer. How does that even work? That doesn't even seem practical. That seems like it'll just get caught on so many stuff. I wipe away the blood with a tissue. Just looking at it makes me
ちょっと
wince.
しみるかも。我慢な。
Do any of y'all have like hand piercings? What the heck? I didn't even know you could get a hand piercing. That's crazy. It doesn't even look good. Like, sorry if you have a hand piercing, but it doesn't even like look good. It just looks uncomfortable. I gently wipe the wound with a disinfectant sheet, knowing that it'll sting no matter how careful I am. I watch Noiz face trying to gauge how much it hurts. Huh? He seems totally fine. Does it not hurt, or is he faking it out of some weird sense of pride? If it's the latter, I have to hand it to him. That's some. I keep on skipping. In any case, I finish up and cover the wound with the biggest bandit I have.
はい、完了。
There, finished. Noiz takes back his hand, glaring like an angry child. I'm just glad I got his wound treated this time. I sat down and leaned back into the sofa, exhausted.
お前、あんまり無謀なことすんなよ。俺がハラハラしちゃうからさ。
Oh.
あのさ、お前、痛いの好きなの？
No, I skipped it. What is wrong with me? No. Okay. And that is it, everyone. I catch you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed and hope you laughed. I hope, I don't know, made your day even just tiny little bit better. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.